Alright, what's up? We're back today with another video. Got my buddy Will back. We're going to be fishing in this pond. But today we got a little bit of a challenge. My granddad picked up these 4 lures at one of the local gas stations. As you can see, got a couple crankbaits, a couple lipless, and a top water popper. We're going to see if we can catch a bass on all 4 of them. Then after we do that, we're going to try to catch one on this Storm live shiner. I don't know if I've ever used anything personally like that, but looks good. I ought to be able to catch something with it. And this multi-pack here of the hard bait assortments is Blaze Fishing Gear. That's a company I've never really heard of, but the lures look good. So we'll see what we can do. Catch y'all later. Well, you guys, don't ask me how it happened, but I ended up not getting any footage of fishing. But we caught 1 bass and 1 crappie, both on the lipped crankbaits. I know I don't have any proof of it since I wasn't filming it, but it did happen, trust me. We didn't get one on the popper or the other crankbait without the lip on it, so I thought I'd just let y'all know. And they were decent size, but here we have a day that I went deer hunting and saw, I think it was 9 hens. I've been hearing them around the field for a while, but they never would come out, but today they finally came out. And next up we have this perfect example of a North Carolina rut. This first deer that comes out was actually a button buck. You can't see it yet, but you will be able to later. And then a doe came out behind it, and they were just feeding, but you could tell something was behind them. And then out pops the buck. He's got his nose down, he's smelling, he's chasing her. She's running off. He just continues to track her down. He is hot on pursuit. Just running her down, trying to catch up to her. And right here, that could have been an easy shot. He was probably 20 yards there. And he comes in even closer. That doe that just ran off was that was the doe that he was chasing. He's now going up to the feeder where the button buck is. You'll see in a second. He kind of scares it off. But as you can see right now, he is basically right up under the stand, which is just a perfect example of how when bucks get into the rut, they'll do some stupid things sometimes. Give you a good opportunity to kill them. And right there, he just scared the button buck away. And then he just kind of walks off. The button buck begins to come back to the feeder that I have set under the stand. Then the buck takes off back after the doe again, chasing her back down, smelling her out. But then the doe crosses him up again, starts running back to the button buck, as you can see. And the buck ended up just staying over there on that side of the field until he eventually left back into the woods. And here you can see the doe clearly pretty much look at me and acknowledge me, but she couldn't smell me because of the scent spray that I use, so she wasn't spooked. She continued to eat at the feeder for a little while after that, until now when I believe this is her, she finally walks off. Coming up, yeah, here. Yeah, you can see that buck is still on the other side of the field and starting to leave. Yeah, this is just a little summary of what I've been up to lately. Just a little bit of fishing, a little bit of hunting.
Yo, look how fat this doe is. Goodness gracious. I ain't hunting for a doe today, but if I was, that'd be the one to get right there. Oh, what is this? A few more. Does everywhere. There's a squirrel climbing on the stand as I speak. Y'all might be able to hear him. Probably not.